Invocation, Pledge of Allegiance first. And then we go on. Start with prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, give you thanksgiving for this nation, thanksgiving for 250 years of surviving and educating each other and moving forward. Thanksgiving for this little town that's been a part of that moving forward. Thanksgiving for the gift of all those who give of themselves to help others, and especially our planning commission and town manager. We pray, Heavenly Father, that you give us right actions, that you give us wisdom, strength to do what is right. On your name, amen. Who wants to lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen. Thank you. Are we operational? Thank you. It is 6:08 p.m. Today is June 26th. This is a regularly scheduled meeting of the Port Royal Town Council. We are at Town Hall on King Street. Would the town manager please call the roll?
Yes, Mayor Alex Long.
Present.
Vice Mayor Monica Chenault.
Present.
Angel Golden.
Present.
Nathaniel Alfers.
Present.
Robert Bob Giles.
Present, sir. We have a quorum. Thank you, sir. Are there amendments to the agenda? The mayor has one, and that is a, let's see, where would we put this thing? We'll make it action item 6-26.62.6, and it is titled Ordinance Establishing Rules and Regulations for Expenditure of Funds Budgeted. And then if we could put under action items 6-26.6.7, and that is a proposed ordinance that the town will have an official record book for resolutions and ordinances.
A book with gravity.
Pardon me?
A book with a lot of gravity.
Correct. And density too.
Resolutions and what?
Ordinances.
Okay, are there any other actions on, changes on the agenda? Going once, twice, is there a motion to adopt the amended agenda?
Make a motion to adopt the amended agenda.
Thank you. Motion made by Angela Golden to adopt the amended agenda. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Monica Chenault. Discussion? Discussion, hearing none. Ms. Chenault, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Mr. Alphons?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Public comment. We have no public present. Reports, members of the town council. Mayor Long. Mayor Long attended Fishing Day and would like to congratulate and very much thank Angela Golden for her attendance. Thank and congratulate our town manager, Tim Smith. Thank you. Tim Smith for not just attending, but helping. It was wonderful that these two individuals stepped up. I managed to go through most of the day. I didn't hang there till the very end, though. But thank you for you. And it was a success. The mayor attended the session of the Rural Transportation Committee of the George Washington Regional Commission. And the mayor is a non-voting member. They do not yet have someone from Bowling Green on the committee. Mayor asked if someone would make a resolution to that the committee would endorse a study of the Route 301 and 17 intersections and the Route 301 corridor in Fort Royal. They were kind enough to make that motion and put it on the table for discussion. Unfortunately, the motion. Let's see. Mayor attended a couple online information sessions with the town manager on the website. They were exciting, weren't they?
Very. She was a good trainer.
Yes, yes, good information, and I know enough about it to be dangerous, but thought it'd be a good idea. Something happens to you guys, Ed, that at least some idea. That concludes my report. And Monica Chenault, report.
I attended the cigarette council and there was no new news or anything that's affecting us. Gloucester County did join the coalition. So that's another county that's in with us. That's all I have.
You, Nathaniel Alford.
Would this be the time to talk about any of the things from HBR, or do we have that? Would that be better? This is basically just an update on what's happening, the schedule for July 4th.
Why don't we put that under discussion?
Okay.
We'll amend it after we've amended it. 6-26.5.6, and Mr. Alford will take forward. Okay. That concludes remarks by council members. You
didn't know.
Pardon me?
You didn't know.
Oh, gee. Ms. Golden,
Yes.
your remarks.
Just a couple. I talked to Gary yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I'll be helping out on the 4th of July and the 3rd, setting up, helping her and taking down everything after the event. If anybody's interested, the Upshaws are having an estate sale the 3rd and the 4th, which is Friday and Saturday, same time as the festival, from 10 to 2.
Wow. Great. Anything else?
No.
And I apologize for skipping you earlier.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, no, got one more, Mr. Giles.
I'm sorry to prolong this. I
There's nothing to apologize.
do have a comment.
Yes, sir.
If I may.
Yeah, absolutely. You have the floor, sir.
I'd like to bring up a matter involving public safety, which I believe deserves prompt attention. The radar speed feedback sign on busy Route 301, which greets northbound motorists as they travel through Port Royal, has, as you may know, not been functioning. As you know, this sign serves an important purpose by reminding motorists of their speed within moments of entering the town. Numerous studies, I understand, have shown that feedback signs encourage many drivers to slow down voluntarily. When that sign is not operating, we lose an important tool that helps protect our residents, pedestrians, visitors, and your loved ones. As you know, the Virginia Department of Transportation has identified the Route 301 corridor through Port Royal as one of the Commonwealth's priority safety concerns on this highway. As a reminder, VDOT devoted an entire corridor study to improving safety here because of the unique combination of high-speed through traffic, heavy truck volume, pedestrians, and local businesses. That recognition alone underscores the need for continued vigilance and a proactive awareness of the risk. I very respectfully request that we determine why the speed feedback sign is not functioning and seek its repair as soon as practicable. In addition, I would like for us to examine whether Port Royal could pursue enhanced penalties for excessive speeding through the Route 301 corridor. Our friends in Bowling Green have posted notice that motorists exceeding the speed limit are subject to an additional $200 fine. Whether through state law or another authorized mechanism, I believe we should investigate the feasibility of Port Royal taking a similar approach as Bowling Green. We cannot prevent every accident, but we do have a solemn duty to use every reasonable tool available to encourage safer driving. If our actions cause one driver to slow down, and that in turn prevents one serious injury or saves one life, then our efforts can be momentous. I would appreciate council's support in directing Mr. Smith to report back with information on repairing the malfunctioning sign, as well as information on the feasibility of implementing enhanced speeding penalty. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Is it possible you could give a copy of that to Mr. Smith? Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
And sure, Mr. Smith will move forward with due diligence and speed to get the sign fixed, and the other issue will take some time to read. Town of Port Royal has no police department. Town of Bowling Green. That makes a big difference. Other localities, the legislature will give localities power to put speed cameras, different issue. And that's a whole kettle of worms all to itself. But thank you, sir. I remember you bringing that up at our special meeting. Your eloquence has made an impression, and I'm sure Mr. Smith will again move forward. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And if I may say so, it's not about the money. It's about public safety. It's not about the fun.
And I'll put more than a footnote to that, and that is to research what we can do about noise. Because sometimes the tractor trailer drivers get really ticked off that they have to slow down, and they use their air brakes. And I think they make noise on purpose. just to make our life a little bit more unpleasant. So, but thank you, Mr. Giles.
Welcome.
Okay, I think we've covered the gamut here. We are now on to consent agenda approval of minutes, minutes of special town council work session, May 2. And these were presented at a work session, but not everyone had an opportunity to read them before. And we pushed them over to this meeting. And then we have the minutes of 22 May and then the special meeting of 12 June. Okay. Let's start with May 2nd minutes.
They look good to me.
Thoughts on just the lien offers that we said it was per month, not per meeting.
I recalled it being per meeting, but I would have to go back and listen to
Well,
what.
that's good enough for me, just per meeting, and we'll leave it at that. Mr. Voigt, we took him to 200, not 250. 200. 200. Okay. That's what happens when you get older. My memory is not as strong as it used to be. And at any rate, I'm fine with it. Is there a motion to, we'll put it on the table first. Is there a motion to adopt the minutes of?
With the strike of monthly.
Negative, it's per meeting.
It's written as per meeting.
It's per monthly meeting.
Down in the summary, it does say 200 per meeting for both lines.
Okay, well, paragraph 3, it says monthly.
This offers town's fine payment of 200 per monthly meeting. Yeah, I don't think that there's really a conflict. I guess we could strike that if you want, but is that something? I mean, we strike it and then accept it with regard.
We will present the meeting minutes of May 2nd as amended with the term monthly struck at paragraph 3. Anything else? Well, first we have to have a motion. Is there a motion to adopt the minutes as amended?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. Angela Golden made the motion to adopt the May 2nd minutes as amended. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Giles seconded the motion. Discussion. We've ended this leading up to the discussion. We're striking the term monthly in the third paragraph with regard to scribe false lien offers being paid 200 per meeting. Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Ms. Chenault?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. The minutes of 22 May 2026. I must say that Ms. Alford does a good job with the minutes.
Yes.
There is one upcoming meetings and events and activities, June 28th. It should be today, June 26th. That's the only thing I saw. Last page.
Okay, I see. Well, first let's get a motion on the table, then we can amend it. Is there a motion to adopt the amended agenda for 22 May?
So moved.
Mr. Giles, so moved. Ms. Golden, do you second that?
Yes, I do.
Seconded by Ms. Golden. Discussion. I heard that we want to change on the last page, upcoming meetings and events, activities. Change June 28th to June 26th.
Yes, and also, I missed one, to add the VIP letter to the Pirate Festival bullets.
Wait, where is that again?
The festival bullets, right
Yes.
above that,
Uh-huh.
we discussed the VIP letter. It's not in these bullets.
Okay, on the last page,
Mhm.
we put a bullet point
Right, VIP letter.
and put VIP letter.
Mhm.
Is there any other edit, addition, correction? Okay, hearing none, Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Ms. Chanel,
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes, motion carries unanimously, thank you. Okay, the minutes for June 12. First, let's put it on the table first, and then we can need to do. Is there a motion to adopt the minutes for June 12? That's presented.
I make a motion.
Ms. Golden made the motion. Second.
I second.
Mr. Alford seconded the motion. Now we're at discussion.
I didn't have any edits or corrections.
Thank you. Ms. Chanel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Giles,
Yes.
Mr. Alford,
Yes.
Ms. Golden,
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes, the motion carries unanimously. Thank you. We are now at financials. Well, this is for July. Yeah, let's take it page at a time. We're on page 1 of the P&L for May. First page. Comments or questions? Okay, we'll go to page 2, which is the back of page 1, P&L, May 28, May 2026. And that 30 grand is for the bore well that we're going to do for DEQ. Hearing no comments or questions, we're now at page 1 of the P&L July through May. July 25 through May 2026. I did not talk to Accounts Inc., but I'm curious how that stolen check, how that was posted into our records here. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Here it is, fraud expenses. Thank you. Thank you. And it's labeled correctly too. While we're on that subject, does the town need to do anything to get our insurance company to make a payment?
I've already talked to the insurance company and they're supposed to be sending us a check
Okay,
in the amount of $29.97.99.
so it's about $3,000.
$1,000 less than, which is the deductible.
Okay. And is there any update from the sheriff's office?
No.
If you could please write a note to yourself to call them, maybe it would pester them a little bit.
Do you think we should send it in writing as well?
Okay, I'll just say I did do that the first time and the sheriff came back with, we don't make any remarks on the current cases. They don't give updates. He was kind enough to give me an update, but it's not He says, he won't go any further because it's an international issue.
Okay, if you could tell him that, that Henri Mayer
Okay.
requested you to do this. It's not you,
Okay.
it's my fault. And,
Did we report it to the FBI?
No.
Or we're supposed to do that?
that's an excellent point. If you could ask the sheriff's department if they reported it to the FBI or if the town should do that.
Okay.
That's one. Thank you, Ms. Chanel.
Yeah, I've had to do it before.
That's great.
They have a website. It's just a click and box. It's really takes 2 minutes.
Okay. We're on the P&L July through May. And my, this town has done incredibly well. You've probably heard me remark, you're tired of listening to it, but when my wife was mayor, and Ms. Schnoll,
I was on council, yes.
their budget was maybe 20 million.
And we had to decide which lights to keep on and which lights to turn off. We didn't have but like 5,000 for the budget for the year.
Oh, was it
It
one
was that
point?
low.
It was
No,
five.
it was
5
5. Because the bank didn't give us any money that year either.
Wow.
That was the year the bank left and gave the building to HBR. And that was some of our income was the
Thanks, Doc.
banks, what they gave us.
Okay. Any questions, comments on that page? Hearing none.
If I can go ahead and make a comment on the capital, on that CARES Act.
Yeah.
That's been resolved
Correctly, I hope.
officially.
Oh, excellent.
So for some reason, it wasn't, there is a whole sheet of all the expenses made, and it came out to the whole amount. So, I mean, everything is listed. So that should have been zeroed out.
Well, the tricky part about it is that she has that as a, let me see, where's the CARES Act?
Asset.
We're still on the P&L.
Yeah,
That would be on the balance sheet.
it's on page 1. Profit and loss after May 31st. How are these numbered? They all say page. Oh, this is page 2, page 1. It's right. Right there.
Balance sheet. Yeah, I'm looking for that. CARES Act, here it is, extraordinary income. Now, this is the tricky part, Mr. Smith. If she strikes that, it does not mean that $9,380 it needs to go somewhere. So that should, she would, I guess, debit that account 9380.44 and then credit the corporate cash account that's 118 and add the $9,000 to that. Otherwise, the books are screwed up. In other words, the way I read this, the $9,380 is an asset, booked as an asset. And if you just strike that, then you're going to be there's where's that $9,380? Unless you just withdraw that and no one's going to put it in their pocket. But
Yeah. And it does get really tricky because that was expended many years ago. It's like 2022.
I hear you, but it's on here.
Yes.
And this is my point, that when you add up the cash, that's part of the cash. You understand?
Mhm.
Therefore, what I wrote here was that it's in the cash and that this CARES Act is just the wrong heading. Okay?
Mhm.
And because it's the wrong heading, you're putting it back. But what she needs to do, and if you could please write this down and ask her if she's going to put that $9,300 and some dollars into general fund. That's where it should go. In other words, you're taking it out, that zeroes out and is removed, CARES Act. But you're putting 9,380 in the general fund. That way, it all adds up, right? If you just take it out, then what happens?
And you got the CARES Act information from the government? Or was that verbal?
No, I got it off of her spreadsheet
Hers. Okay.
for QuickBooks,
Uh-huh.
and it had everything listed.
Well, then she doesn't have anything to argue with you about it. Then.
No.
I was just saying if you needed to show her proof, but the proof came from her, so.
Yeah.
So what gets me though is that she has it under income. It's income that's come in. Just like where's the fire department? Oh well,
It's
here's
right.
a good thing. Eventually we need to spend the $5,000 for the motor boat, for the canoe launch. But anyway, that's a great example. See that $5,000 cash, right? It's cash. So if you could ask her about that, and I'd be happy to drive over there one morning and have a chat with her. Is she okay now?
Yes.
Okay. Tell her we wish her well, but your dumb mayor wants to know why that money doesn't go up to the general fund.
All right, so this non-motorized boat ramp, I believe that was a grant that's given by the community fund.
Yeah.
That was for that ramp.
Right, exactly. It's so
Did y'all spend it?
no, it's never been spent. But that's another example of what happened with the CARES Act thing. That's $5,000 cash that was put in, and it's not in the general fund because it was never meant to go.
Yeah, it's allocated for a specific thing.
Yeah, for a specific thing, just like the CARES Act was cash that was put in for a specific item.
And did we have an expenditure date from this grant? Most grants do come with an expiration date.
You could put a miner's helmet on with a light and go in the closet and see if you can find something. I don't think the time and effort's worth it.
But they actually gave us the money. It's not that they will give us the
No,
5,000. They gave us the 5,000.
I've always been told there's 5,000 cash in the kitty for that. And if you want, when you put it on the agenda, what's this thing called? Non-motorized boat ramp. You can put that on the agenda for next month, and maybe you can come up with some ideas.
Of what to do?
Look at canoe launches or something that could go down there. I assume that's what that is.
Yeah, I think giving Travis the whole design and everything. We had done that when he was here.
And $5,000 is not going to buy you much.
Not today.
Wasn't that part of that money to replace the pea gravel or whatever?
There you go. Well, I don't know if we'll get in trouble for putting pea gravel in the river, but that's a good idea. That's a good thing to do. Pea gravel.
Is there any way we can get rid of some of that grass?
He
Uh,
tried.
I'm just curious.
I spoke to the Friends of the Refuge president, and he said, Alex, I said it's a invasive species. He said, Alex, there's also a variant of that hydrilla that's a native species. I said, how do you tell the difference? He said, we need to get an expert to come in.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Don't you love it? And he said, Alex, sometimes the best you can do is just go out and do it. And
Don't tell anybody.
and don't tell anybody. Exactly. But it's the good thing about it is that it really reduces turbidity in the water and cleans the water up.
Mhm.
The negative is that if you're boating, it's not good. And the people on the fishing pier, it does present obstacles. And I go to the fishing pier more often, and I can tell you for a fact that people really enjoy that.
Mhm.
That's one of the best things this town's ever done.
Mhm.
Okay, so we went down the rabbit hole on that. Anything else on that page? Anybody? Next page, still the balance sheet. At one point, we had no balance sheet. Nobody thought of having a balance sheet. We couldn't even get a credit card. The town couldn't get a credit card. But now we have $2,636,491. Not bad for people. P&L, question on the water. Are you ready to move on?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And then we have the water P&L almost the fiscal year. And we have a number of houses that are vacant right now, which is probably why the water income is down. Also over in the trailer park, there are a number of trailers that are vacant.
Almost 10.
Pardon me?
Almost 10.
Almost 10?
Mhm.
So that's why our water income is down.
10 vacancies out of how many total?
I think it's about 30.
Wow, significant.
Yeah. Does that include the ones by Brockenborough?
No,
Okay.
but like the Upshaw House, it's vacant now. Fortune House over there is vacant. The Bird House over here is vacant. I don't know why Robinson keeps their place vacant. That's where her father lived. Anyway, we have a lot of vacancies. Any questions on the P&L for the water system? Okay. Are we ready? The check registry, I guess Boyd was that she wrote a check and voided it out because it was wrong or something. I don't know.
Two.
Hmm.
Two.
Yeah. And then we have,
Then one of those checks may have been one I asked her to void, because while she was out, she gave me a couple of checks in case to pay Joe.
Yeah, they were all from the same day, so I assume that
Yeah,
was
so-
just something was.
Because we're on that system that is hopefully fraud-proof system. She has to register those checks, so she registered them before she left that
Okay.
amount. And then I gave Joe his checks as he did the work. So there was one check that was void that I'm aware of.
okay. And
I
then
have a question. I'm sorry.
yes, ma'am.
Why are there two Breeze Line payments?
Oh, that was, yeah, I agree.
Okay, so she did one, I think one was for the regular month, but then she did another one just to be ahead because she was going to be out
Oh,
and not know how long. If I'm not mistaken, I think
so that's not an every month thing.
Well,
Breeze Line is an every.
I mean, yeah, I know Breeze Line, but we don't pay them twice every month. Okay.
Well, but you still have two checks. There's one check, 393, which is about double the 181. You see what I mean?
Yeah, so this all stems back again from when we had the fraud issue.
Yeah.
There was a lot of crossover stuff. That's all I can tell you. Things got messed up.
And have you looked at this and is this correct?
I believe it to be accurate.
Okay, any other questions, comments on the check register? We'll move on. Town manager report. Mr. Smith, you have the floor.
Do we need to approve the financials?
Thank you. You're very good. See, it's worth you being here. You make a difference, Ms. Chanel.
Well said.
Is there a motion to accept the financials?
I make a motion to accept the financials.
Thank you. Ms. Golden made the motion to accept the financials. A second.
Second.
Mr. Giles seconded the motion. Discussion. Hearing none. Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Ms. Chanel?
Yes.
The mayor votes yes. It carries unanimously. Thank you. Mr. Smith, again, you have the floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to put what highlights. Probably the biggest one is going to be the website where a good portion of my hours were spent between webinars and training and actually putting stuff into the website. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing is understanding, and this goes back to our financial statement. We had only spent really $8,827.35 on expenses. That $30,000 was a big chunk. So if you took that out, that was really our monthly expense. It was like thousands, or close to 9,000. Also, money has been transferred in the amount of $3,000 total. Last time I reported, we had transferred 1,000. Then I was asked to transfer another 2,000 into that account.
Mm-hmm.
So the Pirate Festival has 3,000. And Ms. Chanel, I'm sure, will update us on what's going on with the Pirate Festival. Let's see. I think that's the big news. The website's the big news.
Okay. Thank you for your work on that. And again, I participated in some of the training, and it was technical. What about the opening an account at Truist Bank?
Yeah, honestly, I've not gotten to that, but I will get to that.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you said 5,000. You want it out of the corporate? I believe that's what.
Yeah, take it from the corporate general fund. And what we want to do is a couple things. And from memory, that's a dangerous thing. But number one is try to move the waterworks funds and accounts over there to Truist.
Correct.
That's number one. Number two is, so that's opening up like a checking account. And then the next thing is to open up some CD accounts such that we can move. And these would not be for just the idea is that we'd have the waterworks fund over at Truist and some of the CD money. But the general fund corporate money stays at Atlantic Union. Okay. But Mr. Giles' point, taken very well, is that FDIC insures only up to a certain point, and it would be prudent not for the town to put all its eggs in one basket.
Well said. And that point is 250,000.
And, and so, by opening up, when you open up one account, it should be easier to do the CDs and move the water money over there. Does that make sense?
Yes, so that I will move, when I move the water-related CDs over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the checking account. So we need to, the Waterworks checking account. And in other words, put all the Waterworks stuff over at Truist. That way we separate corporate from water.
Okay.
One question. So when he says move the CDs over there, we don't move them until they mature.
Exactly.
Just making sure that we're all on page. We're not just,
Yeah, those next ones actually mature August 2.
okay.
Okay. And if you need someone from the town, do y'all want the mayor to sign or who do you want to sign? Everything.
I'm married.
You.
Okay.
Was it supposed to be me?
You're definitely for Atlantic Union.
The union.
Yeah, but wasn't it that I would be the backup on the bank accounts? Wouldn't that be the same at Truist?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm asking.
But if you're the backup, who's the front person?
Me.
I don't care. I just wanted to ask.
What, you think you're gonna be able to hang in there with us for a while?
I think I can go to the bank.
Pardon me?
I can go to the bank as long as I don't have to walk over half a mile. I think I
Okay.
can walk from my
Okay.
car in there.
Probably a good idea that we have a motion, please, that instructs and directs the town manager to be a signator. And I guess we need Accounts Inc. as a signator as well. Therefore, and Celine, you would want to write this up as a resolution on a separate piece of paper with the minutes, and that is that the town council has an ordinance or resolution which states that Mr. Timothy Smith, as town manager, will be a signator to the Truist accounts, that Monica Chenault will be put on the accounts as a backup, and that Accounts Inc. Will be put on the accounts for recording and receiving all correspondence with, actually, I'm hesitant about saying the town manager because if it's in the mail, we know what happens there. Maybe if you have Mill Creek come in again and check our security here, but it'd be nice if the town manager could go online and check the account. Just,
Online banking.
pardon me?
Online banking.
Yeah, just to make sure we have the balances there, you know what I mean? Was that clear enough that Celine can gather?
Actually, I can go back and look at the one that we did for Atlantic Union when I first came in
Yeah.
and then give Celine.
Okay, so we need a formal motion, and when it's done, type it up, I'll sign it. That way I'm a third party to it. Who would like to make that?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Ms. Golden made the motion, and I see no need to repeat it because she can just hit the back button on the video. Is there a second to the motion?
Second, sir.
Mr. Giles seconded the motion. Discussion. Hearing none. Ms. Chenault, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Right, the next page is just the calendar. Now we'll be on June 30th. so that's my only day. And all of the hours are relatively been steady since I've been here with regards to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
I did have an epiphany when I was looking at this. When we brought this on, we said one night we would have hours after 5, one night a week. And it just hit me that we're not doing it.
I don't remember that, but I trust your memory.
We did, because we said people that are at work couldn't come, and we said one night. That's one reason why I used to do it 5 to 7.
Mr. Town Manager, do you think you could adjust your hours that the town hall stays open until 7 p.m.? Maybe you come in at noon with a sandwich and
I made it because nobody comes. I had, honestly, when I first came and was doing that, I was here until 6. I had nobody.
Okay.
No, take it back. I had one
Yep.
person come in.
People used to come in regularly because they paid their water bills here and they paid their other things here. So you used to have a flow of people coming in.
Does anybody do that anymore?
No water bills come here.
No.
No.
thank the Lord that this town's gotten out of collecting the water revenue.
I mean, I'll make it work.
Usually, I used to stay till 7 on Thursdays to help out Allison, and there's hardly anybody.
Yeah, and I'm not saying till 7, even 6 would be fine. Just we had said that to accommodate.
When did we say that? I also don't remember that.
Oh,
This was a long time
yeah.
ago.
Oh, before I was around?
Mhm.
I
Uh-huh.
see.
Yeah, no, it's not something new.
Oh, okay.
It was just.
But was this back when people were coming in to pay water bill to?
No, it's
water
been
bills?
after that we reiterated
They
it.
used to pay for their decals too, but we don't
Yep.
do that anymore.
Right.
So,
I mean, it's. I just wanted to bring it up. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that we have to
I
do
would
it.
think that if, as Tim says, nobody's coming in that in the evenings, there's no reason for the schedule to be changed.
Would it be a big issue to put that last line that says scheduled appointments are welcome, including early evening?
No, I don't want to get into that because I'll be getting calls. Hey, can you come? You'll be here. I'll be here more than for scheduled meetings. Yeah, I'll make it work.
I'm just saying that there are people who work on a regular basis and they're not going to want to have to take off work to come in here.
Okay, let's, Mr. Smith would, let me see, you have 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesdays that go to 5. If you could pick one of those days and maybe take it to 6 or 6:30 and adjust the time you come in. And for August, we'll test August now. How's that?
I think we should have a test month.
Yeah.
I don't think we need an ordinance for that. Okay. Where are we at now, Mr. Town Manager?
Now you are ready to go into discussion items.
Okay, that's the water rate fees, business license fees, the budget, tree lighting, and memorial bench for the Upshaws and Mr. Alford's. Water rates, that's in your package here.
Yeah, and actually, you have a printout to the left of you, or some accessory. All these are new.
I think we skipped board, commission, agency representatives, and public hearings
Go back.
because I'm under that.
I'm sorry.
We're still in town manager.
You're.
We gotta go.
26-4.
Okay. Rural Technical Advisory, I've already given that report. Planning Commission did meet. We are now working on the economic development chapter. We're going to have a chapter on annexation, which would include the secondary growth area of Caroline County. We're going to have, and we have the basics of those chapters, and let's see. Infrastructure chapter, government chapter, transportation chapter, and we have rough drafts of the basics of those chapters. We have given those to everyone, and we have till July 10 to put our edits into Mr. Guzik, who is chairman of the Planning Commission, and we have a meeting July 16 to try to hash it all out. So good progress has been made at the Planning Commission. Now we have what's really important, the Pirate Festival. Ms. Knoll?
I did put together the spreadsheet that I had showed you all in the meeting that I had kept for the last one that we did with the multiple tabs. So I have listed all of the vendors that have expressed interest and asked for an application with their emails and their phone numbers and everything. So everybody's listed. All the performers are listed. Separate line by line, and I have set it up for our sponsors. And Mr. Smith called me yesterday and said we got our first sponsor check in from Horns. They are a gold sponsor. Gold sponsor is $500 or more.
Wow.
So they have express that I've reached out to 3 more businesses. I've reached out to Port Royal General Store and the Minnow Bucket. I tried to reach out to Atlantic Union and Dominion, but because we don't have a W-9.
We do have.
Okay, I need a copy of it. Because Dominion, you can't submit without it. So these places take a lot of time to do that. I have also been trying to get enough time to go into the community calendars for the newspaper and all the radio stations. That takes a lot of time as well. So that's free advertising. My goal is to buy the banners and the yard signs in August for deployment in September, 1 month in advance. We have a new vendor. The Pony Lady has said that she would like to come and wants to bring her mechanical bull.
The what?
Mechanical bull.
Her mechanical bull. And so Tim and I both spoke to her about her insurance, and she did not balk at all. If you remember when I first met her, she was a vendor for the Caroline County Fair. So I would assume she has insurance. She can't set up if she doesn't have insurance. We're already dead set against that. So, the mermaid, the face painting, all of that is situated. The minstrel, he's situated. He's going to come. He's going to be a one-man band walking around. It's really cool. So everything's coming together. We still need, I need your help to reach out to businesses, and they don't have to just be Port Royal businesses, but we want to go to each business in Port Royal and offer them the chance to be a sponsor.
Okay, so you said, I'm sorry.
I've been to Minnow Bucket and
Minnow Bucket.
Charlene's place. I know it says for sale.
Oh, general store. Okay. And the Minnow Bucket. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have that sponsor form? Can you give it to all of us? And Mr. Smith, if you could put that up on the website.
Has he already done it?
Oh, the website does not like flyers and things like that.
Doesn't like JPEGs at all, no pictures?
It's a challenge because of the accessibility, but if we can do it,
Get a page and just type stuff.
I believe I do have somewhat.
But
Yeah.
send, if you could send that to everybody, and once
I already did.
I have, yeah, we have.
I sent it in May.
well, if you could send it again,
Okay.
at least for me, and I'll.
It's the pretty one with the red block at the top.
Okay, and I'll search around and see if I can get anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the farmer's market last Saturday, and Tim's going for me, I'll be going back tomorrow, because I ran out of flyers.
Yeah.
So I'll be going
And
back
Tim
tomorrow.
did the Tappahannock market. He gave out some. Yeah. I did try to reach out to the cattle corn guy that was at the farmer's market, but his email failed.
Is that, which one, now,
It
there's,
said Captain Clark's
Oh, okay.
Cattle Corn.
they have some pop, it's a couple, and they have the pecan crunch pop, best thing I ever tasted in my
Yeah,
life.
so we would love to have a cattle corn person. My
Okay.
regular, she's already booked.
Oh,
so-
I gave him a flyer. I mean, I
Good,
gave
you
him.
did?
Yeah. I
Good.
did.
And that brings up the
And I had
last,
their business, I'm sorry, I had their business cards. I forgot to bring it.
Yeah. so yeah, make sure that they are and reminding them if they want to pay by credit card. A lot of people have been asking for that because of fraud.
Mhm.
They want to be able to pay by credit card. They do not want to send check or money order because of fraud. They said, everybody I've talked to has been scammed at least twice. Everybody for these vendor events. And I realized that we're up against the state fair. I was wondering why I hadn't gotten as many vendors as usual.
That's why, I thought the state fair was in September, it's in October.
It ends October 4th. And so we have 3 food trucks now. The third one is the barbecue one. And do you want to talk about what he has done? Or you want me to give the spiel?
He hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. All right. So it's Dove Shack's barbecue. He has several trucks. He likes to rotate his trucks by different towns, different days, different places. And he wants to come to Port Royal. And so he met with Tim. And I didn't know that. And I had reached out to him as a barbecue vendor. And so I told him, it's $90 all in one, wrapped up, one price. And he said, sure. And then Tim, when I called Tim to tell him, he said, well, he wants to set up on a regular basis. So we're trying to figure out, yes, how do we deal with that? Because we just wrote our ordinance for only food trucks $90 per day.
So where is he gonna set up at? Not back here, like somewhere on 301, like on Main Street, right?
That's what I would.
Because I would think that
He
that's
did
where.
not say, but we're guessing that it would probably be Bose.
Bose or the other corner.
So
Yeah, the way he operates, he does move around from site to site. So he may be here one weekend, he may be gone somewhere else. He's got, to my knowledge, 2 or 3 trucks. One's right there on Route 3. King.
Yeah, I'm saying.
It's good. I will say that it's good barbecue.
Like he said something about 301, he can get,
I
especially
think
on the
we're not
weekend, he
talking
can
about
get all the.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was he planning? Yeah, he would.
The only problem is across some horns or what they're cut into horns. That's not good.
But
That's your
he,
goal.
so Tim told him that the peddler's fee,
Pardon me?
he would have to pay the peddler's fee, $500.
Do food trucks fall under that?
They don't fall under anything we just said. All we have them listed is by the day.
And the only reason he said something about, well, in Tappahannock, I get peddler's license. Okay.
Oh, so if he pays the $500 for the peddler's fee, that's a one-time fee, right?
Oh, he'd still have to pay meals tax though.
Oh, yeah, meals tax, but I mean, it's not, okay. So he wouldn't have to pay the $90 a day.
No.
You have to pay whoever property he's on, what they want.
I just saw Emmett and them left, didn't they?
Mhm.
The truck they left. So that parking lot is vacant.
That's true.
Who?
Emmett, he used to
LG Auto,
he used to do the big
It's not empty.
it's not?
No, that's a business.
what business is it?
It's another truck business.
Where'd they come?
I'm sorry.
When did they come?
He came back in October, November.
It
last year.
looks,
But there's nothing
it's
there.
abandoned to me. I just looked at it because they've
He's working.
always been our sponsor.
He's working on the inside.
But by the way, sale of trucks and autos is not paid by right use.
Yeah, he doesn't do truck sales. He does truck parts.
Parts. I guess that's okay.
It fell in line. He's a retail.
Let's see, what time is it? It's 7:12. Would y'all be amenable to a 5-minute break?
Sure.
Does anybody need a drink?
There's a water, I think.
Okay, what's the pleasure of council? 5,
Yes.
4-minute break?
Water.
5. We're recessed for 5 minutes.
It took me all
We're at 7:18 p.m. We're back in session. We'll recess. Mr. Town Manager, have you concluded your report?
Yes.
Thank you. And let's see, we went through, thank you, Mr. Nutt, for all your good work on the Pirate Festival. It's greatly
Amen.
appreciated.
Amen.
And we all need to be salespeople for the sponsorships. I know your stock brokerage company would probably dying to be a gold sponsor, right? See what I can do. All right. I guess we're at discussion items now.
Yes.
Water rate fees. I guess this is all, excuse me, leading up to the adoption of the resolutions, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. You want to walk us through this stuff?
Well, so first of all, don't go by what's in your book. Go by, I gave you an extra set of stuff. So we can go right through. And this was last minute stuff that I got back from the town attorney. We had a slight miscommunication. All right, so everything was advertised as properly advertised. And so it's really now just on the water rates, we talked about just the connection fee and deposits. There was no increase in water usage rates. So this is just to amend what you had from last year, what you adopted last year, and it's amending the water rates and fees for fiscal year 2027. And it's strictly about connection fees and deposits.
Question for the town manager. I read through what was in my book. However, what you had it here, how's that different?
I don't believe anything is different on this one.
Okay, and let's see what we have. This is the ordinance to change the connection fees and the deposit, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
To amend.
to amend. And We have a thespian amongst us who would like to read it.
I'll read it.
You have the center stage.
Town of Port Royal Ordinance Number 2027-01, ordinance amending water rates and fees for fiscal year 2027. Whereas the town of Port Royal, Virginia owns and the Caroline County Department of Public Utilities is
Contract.
needs to be fixed. Is contracted to update and maintain the drinking water distribution system for the town, its businesses and residents. And whereas these necessary public services require ongoing investment and maintenance as well as continual oversight and administration. And whereas pursuant to general power granted by state law, Virginia Code 15.2-2119, the town has authority to adopt reasonable fees and changes for providing such water services. And whereas such proposed rates as set forth were previously advertised in the newspaper as required by state law, and town council held a public hearing on June 12, 2026, which afforded residents the opportunity to comment on the proposed connection fee and deposits, in addition to other proposed rates and fees that help fund the town operations. Now therefore be it ordained by the Port Royal Town Council that the following rates and charges for water services are hereby amended and adopted for the 2026-2027 fiscal year. This ordinance shall take effect upon passage, and the schedule of rates and charges shall be applicable as of October 1st, 2026. This ordinance was approved on this 26th day of June, 2026 by the Town Council of the Town of Port Royal by Honorable Alex Long, the fourth mayor, attested Timothy C. Smith, Town Manager, Clerk of the Council.
Mr. Smith, for the record, can you please provide the town council and for the record, the exact amount for the deposits?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
What it was and what it will become?
Yes. Oh, you want that now?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. The rates for the connection fee are going from $750 to $1,100. And that $1,500 is consistent with Carolina Department of Public Utilities rate. For the water deposit fee, it'll go from $100 to $270.
Thank you, sir. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a motion to, let's first put it on the table. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance?
I make a motion to adopt this ordinance.
Thank you. Ms. Golden made the motion to adopt this ordinance. So is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Thank you. Mr. Giles seconded the motion. Discussion. Everyone understand exactly what we're doing? It was advertised and there was no change in that. And we're going from 100 to 270 on the deposit for the water, and from $750 to $1,500 for the connection fees. The motion's been made, seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Knoll, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Mr. Alfors?
Yes.
Golden?
Yes.
Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Pass that down to Mr. Smith.
I'll have to print up a nice,
Huh?
I'll print up a nice one.
And you fix the typo.
Yeah, fix the typo.
Fine. Okay, what's next up on the back roster here?
Next is the business license fees. Again, this was advertised properly. on May 28th and June 4th, in the Freelance Star, and then put out on the town hall, post office, and the town's message board on May 28th, and on town's Facebook page on May 26th for the message board, post office, and town hall, May 28th for town's Facebook page. So there are no proposed increases in the rates for consumer tax, for the electric bill, utility tax, which is part of the electric bill, or consumption fee, and that's the combined state local sales tax on food purchased for home consumption, which equates to 1%. There was no raise in that, and no raise in the meals tax.
Excuse me, we have Mr. Giles to thank for that.
Yes.
So the town of Fort Wall is holding the line on taxes.
All right, the other rates, I think I had in your packet, you know, you can always go down on any of these rates if you desire. So I'll just make mention of that. But for contractors, it's 15 cents per 100, and it went up to 16 cents, or proposed to go to 16 cents per 100.
You want me to raise that? Okay, I'm sorry, go on.
Retail is 15 cents per 100 to 20 cents per 100. The business, personal, and repair services, 20 cents to 36 cents per 100. Financial, real estate, professional services is proposed to go from 15 cents to 36 cents per 100. The peddler merchants, internet merchants.
Itinerary.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Remains the same, $500. Food trucks, this is new, that's $90 per day. Also new is the coin operated machines, 10 or more machines is $200. Coin operated machines, under 10 machines is $150. The Public Service Corporation, was no change in that. It's 1/2 of 1% of gross receipts. Utility service for electric residential remains the same. Utility service electric for business and industry remains the same. Utility service for residential on telephone remains the same. Utility service on telephone for business and industry remains the same. We did have something new, which was for research and development for federal contracts, and that's 3 cents per 100. And then carnivals and circuses, due to typos, but I guess it's official. It went from $500 per performance to $100 per performance. And fortune tellers, clairvoyants, and palm readers, the same thing. Another typo went from $1,000 to $500. Also new is any profession or type of work not listed shall, at the judgment of the town of Port Royal treasurer, be classified categorically to the type of work that nearly represents the profession's listings, and will be assessed accordingly or in accordance with the Code of Virginia. The changes take place on September 1st, 2026.
Thank you. Is there a motion to adopt, we'll put this on the table. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance?
I so moved.
Mr. Giles, so motion. Second.
I second.
Mr. Alford seconded the motion. Now we have discussion. I think it's already, this material has been read very effectively. Thank you, sir. Yes, Ms. Schnall.
The treasurer is going to decide where they fall?
Yeah, because,
That's going to be Accounts Inc.
no, I'm the treasurer.
I thought they were the treasurer.
No, no,
No, no, I'm the treasurer.
I have seen Accounts Inc. signed as treasurer. You're the treasurer?
Mhm.
Okay. Just want to make sure because if it means you, that I'm fine with it. If it means Account Inc. is going to be deciding where these people fall on this list, I'm not okay with it. Just want to make sure. Thank you.
No, I think when I was hired as the treasurer. I think the ordinance that brought me on indicated I was the treasurer.
whether you like it or not.
Yes.
So what is Accounts Inc. official role then?
Really bookkeeping.
Okay. Just,
Yeah, they're not CPAs, they're just bookkeepers.
just making sure.
But very good point. Any other discussion? The motion's been made, motion has been seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, how do you vote, Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Alford,
Yes.
Mr. Giles,
Yes.
Mr. Knoll,
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. What's next up the back?
Next is the town of Fort Royal budget resolution 2027-03. It's 3 pages.
Pardon me?
It's 3 pages.
Oh,
And I'll just start off with, I do have a correction to be made on that, and I apologize again. It's just about the date, resolution, under the proposed corporate budget.
what paragraph is that?
Well, it's really the top table. And once again, I
Oh, I
missed
see
that
it.
25, 26. It should be 2026/2027.
What page are you on?
Page 2. Right here in the bold.
Okay.
However, it was advertised correct with the correct years.
Okay, therefore, please confirm, Mr. Town Manager, that on page 2 at the top in the table, fiscal year 225/226 will be replaced with fiscal year 226/227, correct?
And just for clarification, that is on the third column.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's put it on the table. Someone like to make a motion to adopt this ordinance as amended?
I so moved.
Thank you. Giles motioned, and who would like to second?
A second.
Mr. Alford seconded. Now we have discussion. I think I'd like to read it again.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We do have another resolution that's not in your package coming up. Give the town council the ability to approve any expenditure over 2,000 as well. When we put that in, then the rest of it clicks. That's good. Oh, any discussion, comments? Are you ready to vote? Ms. Knoll?
I vote yes with the corrected
Table?
well, the table and there's a couple other little typos in there.
You want to point those out now for the benefit of Mr. Smith?
And it is under C, other rates and fees, be it further resolved that all amounts identified as expenditures in the town of Port Royals, the whole line needs to be corrected. And I saw another one where there was just one extra space. I just figured if you're going in to make corrections, you might as well fix that one.
Yes, indeed.
So it's on the last page. These funds will be appropriated double spaced as needed for this purpose. Those are the two I saw.
Thank you. We have a motion that's been seconded, discussion yielded, noting the changes that have been applied to amend the ordinance. Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Ms. Schnall?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Long votes yes. It carries unanimously. Thank you. What's up next?
What next? Relighting estimates.
Oh, by the way, on the budget, Mr. Smith has given everyone a copy of the budget. And let's see, I guess by this ordinance, we've adopted this budget, correct?
Right. Oh, you know what? Actually, you need to also, I'll just make it clear that about the, oh my gosh, lost the word. Allowing us to move forward with the appropriation side of it.
Right. Right. And, well, that's written in the document several places.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and but it's here. I would suggest everyone take this home and file it away. That way you'll have a good reference point. And Mr. Smith, I'll sign some of these if you want to sign some of them after we adjourn.
Well, once I get everything retyped and on,
I'm talking about this.
yes,
Okay, yeah, why don't you do that?
just one big packet.
Okay, wonderful. And the only thing you're changing is what we talked about, the table here, and that's good. Okay. So now we're at tree lighting. Let's go. You have the floor.
I'm sorry. Or did you want to do your other ordinance now, or do you want to wait until towards the end?
Towards the end. Ms. Golden is before me.
Okay.
Well, we had I went over it with Tim around 4 p.m. today. It's, the results that we have are sort of, we need more time. Well, I need more time to get it out. The way it was printed out, nobody's going to understand what's going on. So I need to take more time to, we're going to do a table, right? A table.
We'll put it in
Everything.
table format so it's easier to understand. It's got a lot of options, and
Okay.
that's what we're trying to, here's how it's done.
All right.
And our committee's having a meeting on Tuesday, right? Yes. So I will probably not wait until the next meeting. I will probably email everybody so you all can look at it, because there's a lot more options than what we thought were out there.
The only caveat is, yes, emailing it to everyone's fine, but please let's not go back and forth with emails because that's an illegal meeting.
Yep, comes a
Okay.
meeting, and that's why I do the Pirate Festival at council.
Okay.
And Mr. Town Manager, if you could ask Mr. Flynn where we can get a link to a FOIA education. And we need to make sure that we all try to spend 1 hour. We don't want 5 hours, just 1 hour.
Yeah, I'll try to find out when the online dates are, because you can do it online.
Yes, and FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, the General Assembly and the governor kind of amend that from year to year. And it is very important. That is the law. If you or me or all of us break that, then we're in trouble. And it can become expensive. And also, if we have sovereign immunity to a point, I don't think sovereign immunity, that we're not excused from not complying with that. So, but we'll learn that in our education session. But if you could please round that up, and we'll put it on the agenda one night.
Okay.
Okay. What else do we have here? Now we have
Memorial bench for Mr. and Mrs. Upshaw.
Yes.
I would like to make a request to council if we could please have another memorial bench, like the one we did for the Fortunes, for the Upshaws. They did a lot for Fort Royal. There were a lot of activities and everything, and I thought it would be nice.
I can first. I want to make the disclosure that I'm working with the family on the real estate, and therefore, I think I need to recuse from the vote. I'll recuse, but I will make the observation that I'm one of the few people that was here when Reen Upshaw served on the Planning Commission and the Town Council. When Morton Upshaw was on the Town Council, I remember he and Herb Posner getting into it and going outside, and one of them, I might get into it, but it was something, and they really both did a lot for the town, and that's all I'm going to say. And you're vice mayor, so you carry the meeting now.
Okay. So are you making a motion to do that, or
Yes, I
just
would
a
like to make a
discussion?
I would like to make a motion if that we could find in our hearts to do another memorial bench.
All right. Do we have a second?
So are we thinking another one across up here, or
I
what
thought
are you
maybe
thinking?
we would put it on the other side, but sort of catacorner, so one sits here on this side and one sits here on that side, maybe. So they're not like,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So are you
Yeah,
seconding
one
it?
second.
Discussion.
What is the cost of it?
How much did the other one cost? 800.
about
700,
700.
and that's for the bench and flat.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to bring up that we didn't do anything for Vivian and John, since they were also
Who?
the Motleys.
Oh. I don't know that. But we,
You didn't know Vivian?
I knew them both,
And we didn't do anything for them. We didn't do anything for them.
I remember in the early days when the trailer park was coming in, and I would go at a council meeting and say, "Mr. Mayor, the best thing you can do is resign," and he did. And then we got Herb Posner.
Yeah. Yeah. So there were actually a whole lot of trailers over there behind on your property, I guess, over there behind the blue building. And there were a ton more trailers. Mm-hmm.
I think, in deference to my feelings at the time, that they do deserve recognition, and we need to perhaps think of having a wall or something. Otherwise, we're going to have a whole bunch of benches.
Yeah. I was thinking either that or, and then you're right, because I was going to say a husband and wife team, but you and Nancy would be a husband and wife team, and
I
you
think
know,
you and
yeah.
your
your
husband.
name sounds very familiar.
But,
Oh,
You just realized,
yes, Miss Vivian.
yes. Her husband was mayor for 30 years, and her father was mayor before that.
mhm.
Yeah, and they were on the committee to bring the fire department to Port Royal and stayed with the fire department the whole time. And I'm not saying that takes away anything from Reem and Mark, and Mr. Upshaw, but I just think, can we set a standard, which is where Alex was going to, like with the wall or something. But I think a bench is great, but what can, and I'm all for it right now, but what would be our standard for those who earn?
At this point, I'm recused from the discussion. Maybe once we get the Upshaw thing resolved, then I could participate.
Okay. All right. Any other discussion? All right. How do we vote, Angie?
Yes.
I abstain.
You're going to abstain?
Yeah, I don't know enough.
On the strength of what I've heard, I'm in favor.
In favor. I'm voting in favor. So 3-1, the motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess I get it back from
Yes, you're.
Mayor again. Mr. Town Manager, we could put on the agenda for a discussion item is memorial wall or plaques, something to memorialize people who have contributed and are no longer with us.
Do you know, like, when you go into I've seen them in hospitals, and they have like a huge like plaque, and then there's a little, you could have your, you know what I'm talking about, in hospitals, people.
We used to have one at the post office for all the postmasters.
It's somewhere.
Is it still there?
Where is it?
As you go in the double door, to the door, look to your left into the post office where the
Oh.
counter.
Okay.
But you're right. It's, you just add another one
Yeah.
as it goes down.
Mhm.
That'd be very good. And Vivian's actually in that picture right there.
You see?
She went to school in this
Vivian-
building.
Did she live in the Catlett house?
Yes.
She lived in the house if you're interested.
Mhm.
Actually, she and John, she didn't cook worth a darn. And Sissy Stell, she and John Botley did the Fort Royal Tavern.
Yep.
For a while. And that's the question, who's going to feed the heck out of food?
And they used to serve wine and had a gift shop and everything in
Really?
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow.
So I know it's something that we've talked about in the past, but the whole King Street idea of improving King Street and getting us, better lighting, buried lines, a nicer looking sidewalk. Something that I thought ties into that in the history of Port Royal is the way it was always landscaped in the past. There were trees all along that line. So in light of that, we don't, and what's been said already, we only need but so many benches, but trees are a thing that you can plant in honor of people, and maybe that's something going into the future we could consider.
You definitely need to have someone who knows about trees,
Certainly.
pick the type of tree.
Well, one thing that is a great resource for us is the 1930, the Surecliff map,
Sure,
which has every tree by the species shown where it was in the period when Port Royal was really renowned for its gardens and its trees.
Yeah.
And so that's I think that would be a resource to go off. Of course, we should consult with.
And the neat thing about it is that you're young enough to enjoy it for 30 years or so, and then like have those big pecan trees.
Well, there's a saying out there about great men planting trees for the shade of whom they won't get
For the next generation.
For the next generation.
Yep.
I think that's the way
Agreed,
we should all be
agreed,
thinking about Port
agreed.
Royal, including the younger members like myself.
Okay, but if we can have the subject as a discussion item next month, maybe.
That's just a thought, that I want to throw out there under the
It's
table.
a worthy thought.
Yeah,
At
a
the
little
bottom of the
plaque at the
tree.
bottom of them like we do
Yeah.
for the other houses that
Mhm.
are, but be cognizant of the roots because that's why a lot of our sidewalks were ruined
Of course.
because they popped them up and
Yeah.
Also, I might want to consider maybe a bench over here at the playground instead of concentrating them all over here. I don't care, whatever y'all want to do. Okay, what's next on the agenda?
we didn't set an amount, but I would like the amount to be the same for the bench.
Yeah.
I just realized we forgot to
Oh,
say the amount when we went around.
So 700 was the last, so
I
Just
think
the cost
we'd
of the last
like
one?
the maximum to be 800.
yeah, I think that's very
Mhm.
reasonable.
Mhm.
And it's a good quality bench.
It's a nice
very,
bench,
very
yeah,
good.
and the plaque is awesome.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Okay, by approving the budget and the appropriations, we've addressed approval of town manager's pay, our town scribe, and our wonderful videographer. Would you agree with that, Mr. Town Manager?
Yes, but I think you,
Yeah, we'll get that. Well, I want to clear what's
Okay.
up here first.
okay.
The next is purchase of SCADA, the town water system.
Yeah, we talked about this when we were in one of the work sessions.
I saw that in Caroline County's agenda as well.
Or did you?
Yeah, Caroline County's getting one.
So actually what it is just an early detection system that enables that would contact whomever's on duty when the water system goes down. The problem now is it goes down and somebody will make a call and then they have to get everybody in order. Oh, I'm sorry.
Very quickly, should we just touch on the 4th of July HPR stuff quickly? I think that may have been added in as a discussion.
Yeah.
Discussion. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Oh, it's all right.
Isn't
still
it
in
under
discussion.
6?
It was after Memorial Bench.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Alford.
Very quickly, just
You have the floor, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just to, Carrie Holland was kind enough to print all of these out for the members of council all to have a map and schedule of events on July 4th. And she asked that I would just go over real briefly what that schedule is preparation wise. So I'm just going to read exactly what I was sent about that. So for the week of July 4th around town, on June 30th, there will be a cleanup and preparation, particularly around the medical museum on the town green. July 1st in the morning, the event tent will be delivered. They are planning to replace the current plastic fence around the Lyceum with a better mesh fence. They're going to be putting in fence posts. It'll be
Historically correct, I'm sure.
of course, yeah, historically correct extruded plastic. Replace.
We don't want virgin plastic. We want age.
Of course, the president will have a good patina. There will be other things addressed around the Lyceum, replacing a plexiglass in the info board. The next day, July 2nd, the county is to deliver and set up chairs for the tent, and then there are tables and more chairs, and set up parking areas and signage, traffic cones. July 3rd, vendor tents will be set up and we'll do a walkthrough. And then July 4th, setup begins at 7 a.m. The streets as shown on the map will be closed, and you can see where the route's going to be for the the carriage. Everything's laid out nicely there, and everything will be taken down when the event ends, which I think is at 2 o'clock. July 6th, the event tent will be picked up, county tables and chairs will be picked up. So that gives them exactly what's going to happen.
So these circles with the crosses through them, no parking, private parking?
Yeah, I don't know why they're only shown in the locations that they are, because clearly that's there's more than just those areas that are private parking. I would, I think.
And we're not closing all 4 streets? Not the whole town green around it?
No, I don't think it would be. It would make sense that it's not, because you don't want to close all the roads around. Going down Cumberland gives you access back to Frederick easily, which is where there's some parking, and I don't think there will be anything happening over around the fire station.
Okay.
And y'all check with VDOT and the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I know when we filled out the form, it was all 4 corners cut off. Obviously the fire department needs to get out.
Yep.
But I mean, if she's reduced the number, that's actually makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so are the pirates not coming?
Blackbeard's crew is coming.
They are still
Yeah.
coming? But they
I
were
think
on the
that's-
main fire and now they're not. I
They
don't see
are-
them anywhere.
If you look under demonstrators, Blackbeard's crew is right there.
Okay.
Any questions for Mr. Walters? Comments? Are we ready to move on? Thank you. Mr. Walters, have we concluded this?
Yes.
So you're giving welcoming remarks?
Yeah. One year I did about a 15-minute speech. It should scare the heck out of about 20 pages of paper. But no, I've been told 2 minutes, that's all you get.
Are you going to wear a powdered wig?
Pardon me?
Do you have a powdered wig to wear?
No,
Oh, shucks.
you can't have it all. Okay, we've done the water resolutions and adoption of the budget. We've accomplished the salaries, correct, Mr. Smith?
That's correct.
Thank you, videographer, et cetera. SCADA, you were in the midst of, you handed out the information on SCADA. And how much does this thing cost?
5,000.
5103.
Yes, thank you.
5103. And does that include installation?
Yes, that's their installation. I think the only thing they said is if they needed conduit or anything like that, I'll talk to Joey about whether we can work something out.
Where does it go?
It goes in the pump house.
And what about warranty?
Let's see.
It was $75 per fee service package.
So it said,
to-
oh, this is 570.
The last,
Oh, thank you. I don't have any readers on.
Okay. 2 years.
So that's what we have to pay every year, 575.
And are there any subscription
Looks like-
fees?
I think that's what
That's what we did, $575
$575 a month, a
No.
year?
a year.
And what is that, what does that acquire for the town?
I guess that's the monitoring of it and getting the information to Department of Public Utilities.
We could go the old fashioned route. Somebody generally calls our house and yells, we're out of water.
Yeah, I think that's what, the idea of the skater was a quicker response, but if you want to stick with what you got.
Yeah, over like $5,000, that's it, what, $575 a month? And-
Not a month, a
Oh,
year.
sorry, a year. After 5 years, that's 2,500, almost $3,000.
And how long is the warranty?
Well, the warranty's 2, but
And if it breaks after that, we're just,
How frequently are there outages or issues? Do we know?
well, I know since I've been here, there's been 2.
It's really improved. When we first cranked the system up, we would have, it would kind of collapse 2 or 3 times a month, but it's really improved. And for the generator, if we are out of power, the generator is supposed to kick in. And I don't know if they've been maintaining that or not. I hope they have. Caroline County Utility
I
Department.
can check with them on that.
Yeah, it used to be every time the power went out, Nate, when
Yeah.
power would go out. And especially,
But it hasn't been that way for some time.
it's gotten a lot better.
Okay, town council members, what do you think about this going?
Weigh in on this, to follow.
No.
did we look at any other vendors?
No, and this is who apparently Department of Public Utilities has used before on other systems.
And I think it's a good idea, especially for Caroline, where they have a system that's out in the middle of nowhere. But again, it's a small town, and when we're out of water, I get the calls, my wife gets the calls. You need to put your name.
Well, I mean, they've got it, so I've asked them to let me know because it's, I got caught off guard one day. And got called, and it's like, okay,
But
and I made the calls, but
I have the cell phone for Joey, and so does Nancy. And they changed Dominion Power contacts, so we need to get those. It'd be a good idea if you could get that, and when you get it, if you could share that with me and Nancy.
Yeah, and me.
So what's the town, Mr. Walters, what do you think?
I don't know. That's why I was asking sort of for more information about what our statistics are in the small town for outages. Currently, I understand it was not very good in the past, but things have improved greatly. I don't know.
Mr. Giles?
I'm ignorant about it. I'm sorry to say I have no experience with it, and
Mr. Null?
Just a question, like, so when the water goes out and this has to be cut back on and stuff, are they gonna let Caroline Connect know as well? Because that's something that we manually do, right? The notice that comes out, the Caroline Alert, I said
oh,
Connect,
okay.
Caroline Alert, because you have to put it on there as well when we have an outage.
Yeah, so that's a question I can ask them about us being notified directly so that we can actually put it on the website. And we will talk to Captain Bonham. Got a meeting with them next Thursday for training on the Caroline Alert, trying to make sure anything that impacts Fort Royal, we have to at least take care of so that we're not caught. And then I'm trying to get them to put it on our website, the Caroline Alert.
Okay. Mr. Smith, what do you think? What do you think?
Well, I'm a proponent of if we can get advance notice versus waiting until you get called, because what happens when you're not here? What happens when Ms. Chenault's not here?
Mhm.
Vacation or whatever. You don't take vacations. But, you know, if nobody's around, I guess my thing is they get the alert right then. They're not waiting. So if that alert comes in 3 o'clock in the morning, nobody may be up, but comes 6 or 7 o'clock when they go for their coffee,
Mhm.
they won't.
True, true.
I'm confused. Okay, so this goes in the pump house. It's gonna notify who if there's a problem with the water?
Notifies Department of Public Utilities right away.
Okay, and, okay, I get that part. What does that have to do? Okay, after they notify them, is there like an alert or something that goes out to the rest of us? Or I'm just,
That's what I was.
because I'm like, usually we just like, do you have water?
Yeah, so it's different. I can't say that they put it on Carolina Alert. I think if it's major, they do, or if it's going to be out for a long while, they'll put it out on the
Yeah.
Carolina Alert. If it's a short fix,
So, yeah, I think it's important for them to find out, for us to find out, if not only are they going to notify Caroline, are they going to notify us?
right?
Because that sounds like a big disconnect.
I'm hoping that disconnect has been corrected because, again, when I got the call last time, I did write to them and say, it would be nice if you let us know so that I can let y'all know minimally,
Mhm.
the town council know that they've got the systems down.
Who would be responsible for remedying the problem, fixing the problem?
Department of Public Utilities.
They're our contractor.
And what's the lifespan for one of these things? So if it could last maybe 10 or 20 years, and if nothing goes wrong, we're going to pay them almost $600 a year for it. I'm just,
You know, it's almost like peace of mind, and it may not be a big deal. I think that's the gamble that anybody takes.
The one question I have is, how does it communicate? Do we have to buy a special?
It's got an embedded SIM, it says, that supports multiple carriers, so it's all embedded within the machine. And it uses cellular radio support, so it's all of that self-contained, that it gets onto cell networks and sends, according to what the sheet seems to be saying, that it's all a self-contained system, that you don't need to install another SIM into it or get like a package or something. It over networks.
So the 575 is that period. We don't have to pay Verizon anyone.
That's what it seems.
So,
Yeah.
would you like me to have one of them come down?
I don't know, come down.
And it's just monitoring the main pump. So basically, it looks like it's just, if that goes out, I suppose you can program it to send a message, via text or email or whatever to whatever recipients you want, that will be notified of the pump being out.
Okay. Are y'all comfortable with voting on this tonight, or do you want to put it off till Mr. Smith gets more information?
I'm not going to be able to feel comfortable voting in favor of it for lack of
Okay.
information.
What about you, Mr. Offers?
I think I'm in the same boat.
Okay. Why don't we put it on the agenda for next month as an action item, and we'll bring it forward or kick it down the stick.
That sounds good.
Okay.
And may I ask the question, the system would notify the utility department of the malfunction. Is that correct?
Yes.
Suppose the customers were given a telephone number that if water was interrupted, they would call that number, and that number is the utility department.
Yeah, so that already exists. If your water, if the water goes down, there is a number you can call. And hopefully you get someone. I know when I called it, I didn't get anybody. So I had to go through a list of numbers until I got somebody to respond to me.
Gee whiz.
Okay, that's the consensus of the council then that we will put this on the agenda for next month, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Next order of business, here's a motion. Y'all, everybody have a copy of it.
Okay, so Jeff knows a little bit more apparently about this SCADA.
Mr. Voigt, would you like to have the floor?
Okay, I mean, you have two questions I can answer, but I can give you some basics on what these lower rent skaters are. We have a slightly upper class one because we also have a sewer system, but what you're talking about for the water side is it's just some floats that are going to be in your tank. They're going to measure your tank some pressure levels. Think of it like a security system on the house. So when the sensor gets tripped, it's going to then send the signal out. You can program multiple people to get that phone call, text message. Like that's what the SIM card is for. They used to have these things all on copper. Our old one we replaced, but it's a very simple thing like that. It's just measuring the status, and then as soon as it trips, it auto sends. You could all be on that list. It's just above and beyond the ability you're saying, Mr. Jones, about just having call in to the public utility. But what you all were talking about was some secondary aspects of what to do afterwards. So by having it go to County Public Works, that's when you get onto the Caroline Work system, you can be through them doing that. Meanwhile, if you set this thing up to automatically go to all of you, that like Ms. Chanel there could put it on Facebook as soon as she got it, she wanted things like that. From a technological thing, it's fairly simple. So it's just some sensors.
Okay. Anyone have any questions for Mr. Boyd?
Thank you, sir.
So is this system actually including the sensors themselves? It looks like this is just an input system for the sensors. I mean, I don't know. This is with technical specs.
Well, you can make
digital sensors there. So I would have thought that there's already, there should already be pump sensors.
Technically, an OBS sensor vehicle.
Right. So the sensors, right. So the sensors are already there. This is just an input for that, and it's just turning it into a signal. Right. Yeah. So right. Okay. That's what I figured.
I think this is it. This
Yes.
it's the little it's not in your book. It's in
No, it wasn't. I've been through it 3 times.
those pages.
Okay, next order of business is everyone should have a copy of this.
It says this.
Proposed ordinance.
No, I don't have that one.
Oh, I have it here.
Thank you. Sorted.
Okay, what we have is an ordinance establishing rules, regulations for expenditures of funds budgeted. Whereas the town of Port Royal adopted a budget for fiscal year 2027, whereas it was necessary to have all town council members exercise their responsibilities as fiduciaries of the town of Port Royal assets, including expenditures of funds. And whereas the town council voted to appropriate the funds per the budget adopted, and whereas some of those funds are ongoing, such as salaries, debt payments, and vendor expenditures, and shall continue to be paid, and now therefore be ordained by the Port Royal Town Council that, a lot of typos here, any expenditure of funds incurring debt which is over $2,000 except for salaries, debt payments to vendors which have been approved, must be individually approved by a majority vote of the Port Royal Town Council. Ordinance was approved this 26th day of June. The idea is that just because we appropriated the money in the budget doesn't, like we have appropriated $75,000 to get someone to write our new ordinances. A member of council and the town manager pick somebody and sign a contract. No, it has to go, anything has to go before town council that's of significance. Why? Because that's why we're sitting here. That's why you volunteer to have input and action. And that's what it is. Would someone like to make a motion to adopt the ordinance?
I so moved.
Thank you. So Mr. Giles moved to adopt it. Ms. Golden seconded the motion. Discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Schnolt, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
Mayor votes yes. Thank you. It's adopted unanimously. Second ordinance is not written out, and I think this is very good. I apologize. That's what happens when you're in a hurry. Second is that an ordinance whereby the town of Fort Roll will have a book containing all resolutions and ordinances passed by this Fort Roll Town Council, and it will be maintained to have all such ordinances and resolutions. At least from today forward, and if the town manager gets bored, wants to do something, maybe go back and pull the other ordinances that were approved. But at least going forward, the town manager will be pleased to have one book to go through instead of reading through piles of minutes. In other words, each ordinance that we adopt, the town scribe will pull it out of the minutes, and which should be easy because it's in a Word document, and that one page will go in for that one ordinance. And if we pass 5 ordinances, it'll be 5 pages at town meeting. And that way, it'll all be in one book. I suggest getting a very expensive, heavy book that we cannot lose. And
But aren't we putting them, I'm not disagreeing, but aren't we putting them on the website?
the website is on the internet. This is something that, yes, we can put them on the website. We can put them up in the cloud, but this is hard copy.
Right.
And I'm old fashioned, but I firmly believe that you got a hard copy and in a safe place.
Agree.
Would somebody like to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Ms. Golden made the motion. Is there a second?
A second.
Mr. Alford seconded the motion. Discussion. Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Ms. Chenault?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. Motion carries unanimously. Gosh golly, I think that covers the agenda.
So did we want,
Oh, no, that covers the agenda, but now that we've had dinner, we have dessert. And the town manager is going to take us through a joyous ride through the
Yes,
website.
it should be a quick ride too. So this is our new website.
Oh, yes. All right.
Do it.
Huh?
Just get that cursor.
Yeah, so scroll up,
Yeah.
scroll up, keep going. All right, so just go under government. So these are all the pages that are part of the government. And we'll be adding as we go along. So the agendas and minutes, I've got everything from 25 done. Oh my God.
oh, that's an easy one.
Oh, the laser. Yeah. Oh, no, what that? So that is, I've got 26 to put in, but at least we're 23, 24, and 25. Planning Commission, if you'll hit that.
It's not that the website's still that 4% restaurant. But
So it's just a little write-up, explaining about the planning commission. I do need to get probably a correction on, the number of years. Are these for 2-year terms or? Okay, so I'll change that. Next to Bowling Green, because I got some material from them. So it made it easier. All right, then, we'll go to town finances under government. Keep going, to the right. Oh. And click down. Yeah, you can do the budget. I don't think I have anything in there.
Next one.
Nope. No. All right, so our budget will go in there. The town audits, I think I do have that in. Yes. All right, so not an uncommon. Now we can add the, oh gosh, the Chenault, you asked for something to be put in.
Our personal stuff.
No,
Oh, the resolutions and
under finance. Something else, maybe it was resolutions. All right, so then let's see, out of that, the forms, let's go to residents and engineer, visitors, I'm sorry. So categorically, it's just restaurants, emergency contacts, spending time in the town, and then town events. And again, this is just starting up. We haven't gotten very far. All right, next, forms. So they're the forms that we have currently.
oh, you've got a volunteer application?
Yeah, they quickly made one up. All right. Town code, that was already in there. That's something they did. All right, and then contact us. Here it comes. So when somebody wants to make a request or whatever, they'll go to this page, they'll fill it out, and then it'll come right to,
It doesn't have a caption.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't have a caption. I hate those things.
Yeah. This is what you get with Civic Plus. So it doesn't have the caption, which is, I guess, okay. But anyway, they'll put their information in and what their comment or whatever, and then it will go right to the town manager.
So are all the fields with asterisks required fields?
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's outdated for home phone number.
Well, to have a whole street address also required.
Yeah, I don't know if any of that can be changed or not, to be honest. All right.
So how much of this is Civic Plus kind of boilerplate? I mean, is this just
That is
sort of standard? Yeah.
All right. Go out of that. All right, go down. And then you have the agenda minutes again. The notify me is anybody that requests to get information, for instance, about meetings or whatever, they'll punch in what they would like, and it'll go to them direct. This one we're still working on, but go ahead.
How much do we pay for Breeze Line here?
I'm sorry?
The Breeze Line, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at our Wi-Fi situation.
Well, that's weird.
Of course, yeah, but it was a high line item for Breeze Line every month. I was curious about that.
Yeah, so just for clarification, I put on there 12 to 5, which is generally when I'm here. But as I've expressed before, most of the time I'm here between 9:30 and 10. And to your point, Ms. Chanel, I have been here past 5 o'clock many a night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just better to set some hours that people know.
Right. The consistency is
I
more
think
important.
the consistency would be more important to be able to just say these days between
Yes,
these hours.
these are some questions so if you have questions that you would like to put, that we need to put out, let me know. Right, and then the forms is a repeat. The Chesapeake Bay Act, that is something that is really being pushed, so we've just gone ahead and made it separate icon.
Yeah.
So once we're all straight, and I'm working with DEQ on that, making sure ours is, I know they contributed to it. Yeah, well, I talked to them and they're like, we can't even find it on your website.
Looks like the link.
Oh, is the GoDaddy site killed?
Not yet.
We're gonna kill it.
Yes, but we're giving it some time, some overlay time, just to make sure that there's continuity in the transition.
Chesapeake Bay.
And has anything been put on the GoDaddy site that redirects to this site in the interim?
To my knowledge, yes. And that was done by our IT person.
Okay, cool.
But we'd like to, like I said, kill it to stop pain.
No, I agree. Just wanted to make sure it was
When you were scrolling around, where did I see it? Is it there below that? No. Because people ask me all the time.
About what?
The Pirate Festival, can they go online?
Yeah, so it is on there.
That's what I was trying to see.
Go to residents.
Yeah, put it in there.
Yeah, probably not. Town events. Go to town events.
Oh, it's loading.
Oh,
Slow.
If I pay for that.
No, it's not there.
I do have it in there. Go to residents and visitors. Yeah, try that. No, that's businesses and things to do. I do have it.
I saw it when he was scrolling earlier, but I just don't see it now.
Are we done, Paige?
Oh,
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, one more thing.
One more thing, I have, this is in your,
Oh, no, it says
these are in your packet, this is in your packet. I would like to get, council's approval.
Excuse me, we're still in session and Ms. Golden has something to present to town council.
This is a prototype for a flyer for National Night Out. Tim and I thought it would be great to, not only National Night Out, but do it as a community meet and greet. So that it's mix and mingle with your neighbors and local officials. So I was gonna get us name tags printed out so we could walk around and mingle, and, because a lot of people know town council, they don't know who's on town council. A lot of people don't even know who the mayor is. So I'm just, if we get name tags and we can mix and mingle and.
I had a box of name tags. They're real nice. You
Okay.
print them out on your laptop, and they have the thing to hold them on, or you can put them on a lanyard.
Okay.
But they're about this big, and they turned out real pretty. I just don't know if the whole box is still out there.
We have some food left over from the from Fishing Day. So we don't, that will go to National Night Out. And we would like to do a drawing. Some of the money we save on food, just to get people to come. And do their little-
Did anybody go online and register us for National Night Out?
do that today.
Yeah, just search it and
Okay.
it should come right up.
Okay.
Okay, what would you like done? What of this council, what do you need?
Oh, approval to get these printed and put around town and. And
Well, there's no address on it or anything that says Port Royal.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay. All right, we can do that. But we'll take a look at it.
Okay, is there a motion, that the town of Fort Royal will participate in National Night Out and, the town manager will work with Angelo Golden to, ensure that, we participate. Budget of what, keep it under how much?
I don't know, we already had the budget. It wasn't a lot.
I think we said like $200, but we've got food already.
But if it's the community engagement money, right?
Okay,
You have a fund already.
Yes.
Yes.
then perhaps, keep it under $300 and, the town will participate. You don't have to spend it all. But it's up to that. And, who would make that motion?
With enthusiasm.
With enthusiasm for Mr. Giles, that's not very full. You so make that motion, sir, correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And who seconds it?
I second.
Mr. Olford seconds it. Discussion, any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Golden, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. Olford?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes.
Ms. Chenault?
Yes.
Mr. Long votes yes. The motion carries unanimous. Everything's unanimous. Thank you. Is there any other business to come before this town council? Is there any other business to come before this town council? Hearing none. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Ms. Golden made the motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
There is no discussion. How do you vote, Ms. Chenault?
Yes.
Mr. Giles?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Alford?
Yes.
Ms. Golden?
Yes.
The mayor votes yes. Carried unanimously. Thank you.
All right.